And if the food is not good, how to declare for the food?
If it's not good,
Yes, the food is not good, how to declare for the food?
how do you tell them?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you tell them.
Or they will give something back to the customer.
If the food is not good, then you can tell the waiter when usually they ask, how was your dinner? You can tell the waiter at that time, it's disappointing this evening. The food is disappointing this evening. It's cold, it's not cooked as well as I would like it. And then sometimes the waiter will give that feedback to the kitchen, and the manager may come and say, you have free dessert this evening. I'm very sorry that you didn't enjoy your meal. Or we will deduct the main course from your bill. We will take, not always, but sometimes the good restaurants will compensate. Remember we had that word, compensate.
Yes.
They will try and compensate you for the disappointment. Yeah. All right. So are we going to have dessert? Sometimes we don't have dessert. Oh yes. So we can have dessert, or do you feel like dessert today?
Yeah, I like to have ice cream, chocolate ice cream.
Oh, chocolate ice cream. Would you like some sauce on that?
Some topping.
Some topping? Yes.
Strawberry topping.
Strawberry topping.
And or chocolate.
And would you like some nuts?
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you like for dessert?
Mango ice cream.
I would like.
I would like mango ice cream.
Okay, and how about you?
I would like to coconut.
You would like to have,
Coconut juice.
or you would like to have coconut pudding? Or coconut what?
Juice.
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 Oh,
Juice.
juice.
Coconut juice.
Oh, okay.
One glass. One glass coconut juice.
So I would like a can of coconut juice. Okay. What would you like for dessert now?
Oh no, thank you, I'm so full.
Okay, fine. So you don't feel like dessert, you're so full. Very good. What would you like for dessert?
I would like to eat sticky rice.
Sticky rice.
Yes.
Would you like some mango with that, sir?
Yeah, sure.
And what would you like, brother?
May I have a cup of iced cappuccino?
Certainly. Do you like sugar with your cappuccino?
Yeah, sugar. Without sugar, I cannot
drink it.
Drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yes, please, I would like some sugar.
One time I ordered a cup of iced cappuccino, but it was without sugar and
You couldn't drink it. Yeah, so you have to be careful, because in some countries, when you order coffee, they don't give you milk or sugar. You have to ask for that extra. Yeah. What would you like for dessert?
Pineapple, fruit, pineapple, mango.
Okay, I would like
to have a pineapple and lemon.
watermelon. Okay, well, we have a fruit plate with different fruits. Would that be okay? Would you like that? Okay, so you will have the fruit plate. Okay. And what would you like, Ben, for dessert?
I would like a piece of pineapple and a piece of melon and a glass orange juice.
Oh, very good. Well, I think the pineapple is not in season right now. So can we give you some dragon fruit, maybe? That's okay. We have to substitute. We'll substitute dragon fruit for pineapple, okay?
Dragon fruit.
substitute.
ไม่ใช่หน้าของมัน
You know that?
แทนที่
อ๋ออย่างอื่นแทนที่เหรอ
Instead.
Apple เนี่ย
Instead of, yeah.
Apple เนี่ย Apple
So that's what we say. We have substitute this
ก็
for
ได้
this.
ค่ะ yes โอเค
Yeah.
โอเค substitute
This is
แท
the
น
word.
แทน
Substitute. Okay. All right. So we all have our dessert. Nobody wanted any pie, apple pie or strawberry pie. You don't like pie in Thailand. We eat a lot of pie with whipping cream.
Whipping cream pie.
Pie.
I like strawberry pie.
You like strawberry pie, yeah, or strawberry rhubarb. We have that one, strawberry rhubarb.
Teacher, how to call what is it called? Is a small piece of cake and
With filling, a little piece, like a little piece of cake like that with filling. In here's filling. Is that what you mean? This part on the outside is pastry. Pastry or cake.
Pastry.
And this part is filling. And the filling can be custard or lemon or coconut or, yeah. This we would call this a tart. Yeah, tart. That is where there's pastry on the outside and then filling on the inside. Tart. Yeah. Or we can have pie, which is it's all pastry with filling covered. It's covered pastry. That's pie. The fruit is covered inside. Pie and tart. Okay, so we've all enjoyed our dessert, and now it's time to pay the piper.
Hey, what?
You know there's an expression, he who pays the piper calls the tune. This is a common expression. The piper is, the guy who makes music. So he has a pipe and he makes music. So whoever pays the piper, he's the one who can select the music that the piper plays. I'm paying you, so I can tell you what music you must play. So we have an expression, he who pays the piper calls the tune. Well, so who's going to pay the piper now? Who's going to pay for the, so somebody is going to ask for, we can't leave without, how do we go about paying? How do we go about paying for our dinner?
Check the bill.
Do you understand? Do you follow? No? We need to pay for our food.
Okay.
Yeah? So how do we go about paying? How do we go about paying?
After the bill, check.
We just
After check the bill. Ask the waiter to check the bill.
Yeah, so how are you going to do that? I'm here, I'm waiting.
Brother, come here.
Huh? So what do you say to the waiter?
How do we go to pay the bill?
May I have the bill, please? May I have the bill, please? Can you bring us the bill? Do we pay up at the front, or can you bring us the bill? Then the waiter will say to you, all together or individually?
Individually.
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
We have three American share, who eat, who pay, and treat.
Sorry, say that again?
When we share
Yeah,
the meal,
right.
it's American share, everyone pay. No, equal, or who eat, who pay.
Oh, you want to, no, we pay all together or we pay individually. So individually means what you had, specifically what you had, you pay for. Or we can get the bill, the whole bill and then split it, split the bill, yeah? So, and the waiter will ask, do you want to pay individually? You want you want to pay all together. So then when he brings the bill and you pay all together, then you decide amongst you, everybody puts in, you know,
Share some.
you divide equally.
We also say who eat, who pay. Who eat,
Yeah, so that means individually, yeah.
Yes,
You pay for your own, yeah. So we can do that. We can, one person can pay for everybody, or we get one bill and then we divide it equally, or we pay individually for what we have eaten. Usually, in the West, because we always have wine or beer with our food, and some people don't drink wine and some people don't drink beer, they just drink water or soft drinks, then in that situation, individually people will pay because the wine can be expensive. And that's only fair, that they, if we want to make it even. Yeah.
How
Okay.
to make a question? How do we go to pay the bill?
How do we go to pay the bill? No, that's not good.
What did you say?
Um,
How?
You just ask the waiter, can you bring us the bill? Can you bring us the bill? Or may we have the bill, please?
May I have the bill, please?
Yeah. And the waiter would say, you want it all together or you want individually?
How to spell individually?
คุณแหนมคนเดียวเรียนเขาเรียก treat ใช่ไหม my treat treat ใช่ไหมพี่
My treat จ่ายเอง
ไม่ให้ใจบอก
ไม่จ่ายเขาทุกอย่าง
my treat แต่เราใช้พยางค์แบบ who eat, who pay.
Individually is each one.
โอเค
เราจะได้สับใหม่มาใช้แบบติดตลอด
Teacher, I know your meaning.
Yeah, okay.
May I have the bill or may I have a bill?
May I have the bill?
The bill.
Yeah, may I have the bill? Or some people call it the check. May I have the check?
May I have the check?
Yeah, may I have the bill? May I have the tab? May I have the check? There are many ways to say it. Or can we pay? Can I pay?
Can I pay?
Or some people, this is not very impolite, they just say like this. Just like that. And that's not polite. So, and then, so we're paying, and then we give him the credit card. And we can put in, if there are 4 of us, we can put 4 credit cards in, and he can bring it back and each one sign, or we can put 1 credit card, or we can give cash.
So when we go to a restaurant, we have to tell the name or not? We have to tell our name or not?
If you have made a reservation, when you arrive at the restaurant, they have the book with your name, because you have to give the name or the telephone number. And so, to know that you have come, they tick off your name, yeah.
But when you didn't make reservation, but
Not when you're paying or leaving, no.
but when we are together, they
Yeah.
will take the credit card
Yeah,
to pay. But how do they know that?
they don't care. They don't care, so long as the credit card works. They just want the credit card. Because the credit card is the same as money.
So they will give us the bill and they we give the credit card and the bill to him and he go to
And he,
take the money.
yeah. Takes the money off the credit card, but can be anybody's card. Yeah. So long as you can sign for it, yeah.
Teacher, how to make sentence, how to make order about alcohol, drink, beer, whiskey.
How do you order a drink? We forgot that actually when we got the menu, because sometimes there are two menus, one for food and one for drinks, right? So when we sit down, the waiter gives us the menu. We look at the menu, that's for food. Then we want to order drinks. May I have the wine menu or the drinks menu, please? May I have, yeah, the drinks menu.
The drink menu.
Yeah. May I have the drinks menu? And then the drinks menu is divided into wines, beers, soft drinks, juices, yeah. And so we order from the drinks menu.
Teacher, can I ask you, what drink do you want or what drink would you like is mean?
What
Beer
kind?
or what kind is beer sting?
Usually they'll say, what would you like to drink?
What would you
Yeah,
like to
yeah,
drink?
what would you like to drink? They won't say, what drinks do you like? No, what would you like to drink with your meal?
Don't ask what kind of drink. What kind of drink? No.
No, usually it's, what would you like to drink?
What would you like to drink?
Yeah, what would you like to drink? And then I will have a beer. I would like a beer. What kind of beer?
What kind of beer?
Yeah, what kind of beer? A Thai beer, a Vietnamese beer?
What kind of beer would you like?
Yeah. What kind of wine would you like? Red or white? Yeah.
What kind of juice?
What kind? Yeah.
What kind of juice?
What kind of juice would you like? Orange, pineapple.
Orange
Yes.
juice.
Yeah.
What kind of juice?
And then I'll have whiskey. Would you like soda with your whiskey?
Yes.
Because some people, they want to mix something
Soda.
with the whiskey. Yeah.
What kind of ice cream?
Yes. What kind of ice cream? Green tea. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Teacher, one more time please.
Mm.
May I have the
The drinks menu.
drink menu? The drink menu.
The drinks menu. Yeah, that was good. I have to get a different one for next class. We'll have a different session. We'll, any situations that you find more difficult than others? Like if the restaurant is easy. What situations do you find are not so easy? Traveling maybe, or repairing something?
Engineering. Engineering.
Well, I'll find one. I'll find one that.
When you go to see a doctor.
When you go to see the doctor, yeah, you can have that one.
Already.
The doctor and the dentist. Didn't we do? We did that. Yeah, we did,
Yes.
didn't we?
Teacher, may
Yes.
I ask about restaurant again?
Pardon?
May I ask a question about restaurant again?
Yes.
If I would like to order about how to say about this right, this one is dishes. I would like how to ask about I want it and want this. This is one dishes, one dish, one dish. This right,
One dish.
one dish. How to order about I want this. This is the whole for many people.
So you want to order one portion from a big, for example, if there's a big cake and you want to order like there's a big cake and
No,
it's
not cake.
No.
Teacher is right.
rice.
Rice.
Yeah. Okay. A big dish of rice.
I want
You want one in
one dish
portion.
and one portion. And for many people, how to order?
I'm not sure exactly what you mean. You want a large dish of rice to share.
Yes. What is put in the, how to say, I don't know what is for to put it down in other chest, in other dish.
So you want a large dish of rice on the table with a spoon, so that other people can take some.
Yes.
So you
And for individually,
yeah.
for each item.
So you ask the waiter. We will all have rice. Can we have a large dish?
Okay.
Can we have a large dish and we will help ourselves? And so he would bring the large dish and bring smaller dishes for everybody. I'm not sure if that's what you mean.
This Thai restaurant we have for individual and for
Many
together. For together.
Yeah.
How to say that word? I don't know, but it's about this and put it in and over and teacher never mind. Argue later.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I think it means that we order a big dish. We can say that we order a big dish for 4 persons.
Right.
It's better.
Yeah.
And then they will put
And for yeah.
for 4
ไม่ใช่
persons.
ข้าวหม้อหนึ่งข้าวโถหนึ่งกับเอาเป็นชามแบบนั้นไม่ใช่แบบไม่ใช่แบบนั้น
เอาก็เหมือนกันนะเธอสั่งข้าวโถให้ตั้งหลายคนกินใช่ไหมเธอไม่ได้กินคนเดียว
เราสั่ง
อันนี้เนี่ย the
สั่ง
same
สั่ง
meaning.
ข้าวโถหนึ่ง
Yes. We say that for the whole people in the table.
Yeah.
One place, a big place.
Right,
For the
and-
4
and-
people, 5
yeah.
people in
Okay,
the table,
yeah,
with the same table.
Yeah. So you just ask the waiter. We will have a large dish of soup between 4 of us. Yeah, between the 4 of us. Okay. Can we have a large bowl of soup between the 4 of us?
And then you don't
And
worry
then you
because
bring
he will
plates.
he will give a dish for 4 persons.
So it's between us. We'll have it between us.
โถหนึ่งหรือวันไหนวันออก
ข้าวโถหนึ่งไม่ได้
So we've had a good meal
Yes.
and we paid.
Then
นาย my mom water
So when we go home, we can go on the internet and we can write a review of the restaurant. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can say this is a new restaurant in this area. this is my first visit. I really enjoyed it. I would highly recommend it. Okay? Or this restaurant was very good, but the food was expensive for the portion size that we got. Or everything was fine except they didn't have they don't have a wine menu. Or you can write different kind of reviews.
And teacher, if we say short, not a long sentence like this, for example, when the waiters come and I say that, menu please, like this is polite, enough polite.
Yes, that's fine. It's fine to
Not
say
a long
that.
sentence.
No.
Yeah.
You can, some sentences you can shorten and you can say one word for some things. But I want to make everybody make a full sentence here because it's important that you learn how to make full sentences. Yeah. Many times you can cut it short, but I want you to practice making so that you know how to make a full sentence and also use the right words. For example, when you were asking me how do I order about this, we don't order about. I know what you mean, but it's not correct to say how do I order about. I know exactly what you mean. How do I...
Yes, that is the point. I asked you, I would like you to correct it.
Yeah. So we don't order about something. We order something.
We order something.
Yeah, we never order about. Yeah. So that's why I just want you to practice making full sentences so that you make the right sentence and not the wrong one. Because for sure, when you go to a restaurant, you don't make full sentences all the time. You can, can we have some?
I would like to know that is polite. Or
It's more, yes, it's more polite to say make a full sentence too. It's more polite because if you just kind of like menu please, menu, drinks. Some people do that and it's very impolite, especially in Hong Kong. I saw that. Terrible.
Chinese
Really
people
bad.
is very
In Hong Kong, terrible.
especially the Chinese.
Well, in Hong Kong especially. In the restaurant, and also answering the phone and at the table and oh, terrible. Yeah.
They always speak very loud.
Yes, very loud.
When we go to have a long queue, they don't.
Yes.
So they don't thank you.
But in US also, they sometimes in restaurants they're very loud. They can be very loud, especially if they're drinking alcohol. They get louder and louder, and it's not polite. And if you're sitting at the next table, you can't even have a conversation because the people are so loud.
The band also small.
Yes, not in the West now anymore, but in some places they do.
And I think the Chinese in Hong Kong is better than the Chinese in China.
Probably.
The China, really China is very impolite. I hate them.
Usually when people first get rich, they become very impolite. Not people with old money, people with new money. They don't know how to behave. But people with old money are always very polite.
My daughter, she studied as Chinese. My friend told me, don't let your daughter marry with Chinese people.
Until they get manners. They have to go to school and learn etiquette. You understand etiquette?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because my friend said Chinese in Singapore, Malaysia, or Taiwan, or Hong Kong is better than the real Chinese.
China, But maybe because they have new money. They're now getting very rich. In China now, they have more millionaires than anywhere else because they're getting so rich. But they don't know how to handle the money. They also they don't know how to treat people who have less money. So they treat them not so well, and they buy all these designer labels for their, clothes, just to make themselves look like they're rich. Money is very important for some people.